Hey guys, welcome back to MaxCast, one of our Unification. We continue the coverage of UGL, the playoffs. Last time we had Custom King versus the Gnome, where Custom King advanced 3-0. You see it here in the bracket. And today we will finish the round 1 with the last game, with the last match of Vrax versus Poisson Rêvé. I hope I finally pronounced it correctly. We see here the draft. Oh, interesting. There's Vrax versus Windfish, and someone told me that Poisson Rêvé means something like windfish, and this could be a little homage to my favorite game series, that is The Legend of Zelda. There's Link's Awakening, where there's the windfish. That interesting story, but too much sidetracking here. The draft, Vrax banned Imperial Guard and Elder, which I find interesting, whereas Poisson banned Emperor's Children and Steel Legion. I know Vrax is really good with both Elder and Imperial Guard, but okay. Vrax then picked Orcs and Dark Angels first, Thousand Suns and Sisters of Battle later, and finally Blood Angels. I think, yeah, the host, what is it here, that on the left side has the last pick, quote unquote, so the Blood Angels was what was left for him. Poisson picked Space Marines, Chaos Marines, Mechanicus, Tau Empire, and Black Templars. Black Templars picked over Blood Angels. I see Emperor Surgeon and the Legion ban is okay, but Imperial Guard and Elder, I thought he would like to play himself, Vrax that is. But yeah, let's see what these guys pick for the first map, that is for round 1, Moonbase. So see you over there. And the first map, as I said, Moonbase, brings us on the left side, playing Adeptus Mechanicus Explorators, it is Poisson Rêvé. On the right side, playing Orcs, it is Vrax. Vrax goes for the most standard opener, it seems, the Boys Hut, Intergenerator, 2 Sluggers, and a second Question Squad. And I think he's one of the guys that actually know how to open this correctly with a Shooter Boy into Big Mac. We will keep an eye on that. Whereas Poisson goes for 3 Hispaspits into Magus Explorator, which is more of a economy slower opener. We've seen a lot of warrior openers, and this map has quite a long walk distance. The warrior would be good at harassing this point, for example, but walking all the way into the base, and there's also Boys Hut shooting at them. The warrior is pretty much always effective, but you can also play without it, and we see it right here. There's the Shooter Boy into Big Mac. This is the right choice. He needs to, I think, it all pans out correctly. You can put the Big Mac on Overwatch if you need some resources earlier, but this all works out perfectly. Also having like 2 Gretchens here, so they build at maximum speed, is also really nice. Yeah, on the other side, capping all his points, capping the outer point first, not getting the builder out of there. This is a little mistake. You see him, he wanted to have him over there, but forgot. You need also to reinforce the maintenance servitor. You have the resources, so he builds up to maximum speed. 1 builds basically 100% speed, 2 build 150% speed, so you have your listening posts up a little faster. But no aggression, so both players just picking their, getting their points up, which is nice. Magos is now out, can build this point over here, which she will just do so. The maintenance servitor can then would probably build this one, or this one. The Magus actually going out, building this one, so this one can be defended as well. There's a grenade launcher, I like. Better would even be the long last, but grenade launchers you see against these infantry is also really nice. Magus wanted to build it, but now needs to do something against this Big Mac. They could add at some point a turret if need be, but the Big Mac is really good at killing turrets, so not sure how this will pan out. So big harassment over here. You have enough resource, no, you have no power to get a warrior. Oh, he's just building one. No, he's getting another Hispaspits. Where did his power go, actually? I'm a little puzzled. Of course, into the weapons. Jesus Christ. This is me going dumb. These guys will want to finish the cap, which is okayish, but getting a lot of damage dealt in the meantime. These grenade launchers are really mean against these Shooter Boys. Will wipe to complete the whole squad. Magos is still running away all the time. She can repair herself, but she does not want to repair herself while she's being attacked by a Big Mac, because the damage will be pretty high. she can try and move as far as she can. He can try to force the issue with ranged combat here, so this is gonna be close. He gets her. Ouch, 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 ouch. And even throwing her down in the pit. What a mean orc he is. Poisson now needs to rebuild her or build a second maintenance servitor. I would rebuild her, to be honest. Yes. And then he has almost enough resources to get tier 2. AdMac is really fast in the tier 2s because they, for example, cannot upgrade listening posts until they hit tier 2, which is kind of special. Killing a squad of sluggers now can... Oh, this is already kept by him. By them. Really good, really good. Just needs the... So basically half the map he has already. So can be built up this STC searcher after this one. Some more harassment going on, but tier 2 can be on the way. On the other side we have one war banner, so we wait for the also the wrong builder. You want to have the pile of guns before the second war banner. So pile of guns over here could also be work out. There's now the sluggers and Big Mac coming over here. Big Mac still has a good chunk of health. Is the Magus Accelerator trying to repair this? No, she goes into melee combat, chucking down a few models inside of it. Now she tries to repair, but she comes too late. A lot of damage dealt to the sluggers, however. There are Storm Boys already on the way, but all these boys do not have any armor researches because his... Does he have a pile of guns? I don't see a pile of guns all around the map, which is unusual to say the least. There it comes, very late pile of guns after the second war banner, even after the second generator. Normally you get the pile of guns after the first war banner. Yeah, tier 2 should be on the way. It is, yeah, exactly. He now only trades power with 1, which is nice. You want to have requisition. His point gets defended. Magos or the maintenance servitor needs to go over there and repair. Not sure if you have a maintenance servitor. Yeah, just there already. Blind Max again. And yeah, with the grenade launchers you can now even, I think, position you over here and shoot over this gap, which would be a nice position. Just standing here is not worthwhile of your time. You might as well capture your critical location on your side of the map. Tier 2 bot is almost finished and he has a lot of bank, so he could immediately upgrade a lot of points to get good economy up, or get the Archmagers, or there's a lot of stuff. The world is this oyster. Let's see. STC Searcher getting attacked and it is getting assault his baskets, but you need a defensive post. There it goes, defensive post, and what is it called again? Data value yellow. I would recommend upgrading more posts, which is just happening right here. Research center would be better on this side. Here you would want to have a defensive post. Defensive posts also give you more income than research center. It's I think +1 difference. This one should not be upgraded, and yeah, it will die before it will be upgraded, so the resources will not be lost in the process. Or will they? I mean, once it's up, it does hit for like a truck. There's the servitors coming in, but they stop midway. And yeah, he cancels it even, so very nice. Defensive post here, research post on this, I think, as I said, is not really good. Data value yellow is being researched on Vrax side. How many war banners do we have? Adding now 2 more, so he is on the way to tier 2 as well. Has a healthy economy. And yeah, the shooter boys are really good at countering this. His buspits, assault his buspits are on the way. Heavy boy armor is very late, as I said. Defensive post here would be so good. Would be zapping this shooter boys you will see here. Immediately killing one more. This is even 2 Storm Boys, which is a very good transition. Now that he is tier 2, he could go, for example, for infiltrated. He is almost tier 2. Once he is tier 2, he could go for infiltrated tank busters to kill these very mean LPs, for example. Or get from knobs or vehicles. Vehicles would be nice, I think, as well. So what does he decide to go? He has quite a lot of power. Now getting custom gadgets, which is nice, and goes for the air tower. Okay, the air tower, he goes probably for... What is it called? The Dagger jets. They are now assault his buspits coming in here. and these Stormboys use their speed ability, so this costs research as well, so they can just go into melee like mad dogs, like mad men. And there's now the defensive aura being researched from the Big Mac. The custom gadgets can also zap now vehicles if there would be, let's say, a Hellstalker or anything. Hellstalkers are really good in tier 2. Is there one on the way? There's not yet. More choppy research as well, which helps these Stormboys in particular in melee. I think, does he also get a better claw? I'm not sure. Air tower is now up and resources are aligning for at least one Dagger Jet. Would need probably to add one more generator. Not sure how much does one Dagger Jet cost, but against all these spaz bits there would probably be the Death Copters would probably also not the worst idea, because the Death Copters are really good against infantry. Dagger Jet it is, 280 power that guy costs, that plane. So he would, if he wants to get more than one, he would need to add another generator. Big Mac is now in the Boys Hut, retreated in the Boys Hut to be alive, stay alive. This is now a Skull Swarm, which is very good with Praetorians. If you go for Praetorians, there's now the Archmagos out, so he built this bad boy. Has really long, I think it's a melter gun. I read the other day that this should be a last gun. Could be also a last gun. Not sure. He snakes around at least. Has a really mean airstrike ability as well. Dagger Jet is out now, so the only anti-vehicle we have right here is the Archmagos. You can get anti-vehicle in forms of melters, but I think the problem with current AdMech is that a lot of stuff cannot hit aircraft. It's not programmed. This mod is so old, the AdMech mod, that a lot of weapons are not. It's basically pre-Soulstorm where aircraft was added. I think it's even older than that as well. So there was no aircraft, so there was no no program to not programmed to hit aircraft because of that reason. Hellstalker now coming in can be really mean here. I think all these guys cannot hit aircraft, so this is the hard counter to AdMech. A little sad to see it, but yet this is when you pick AdMech in this version, you are dealing with this. A lot of morale damage done by this Hellstalker. Look at him go. Not killing a lot of models. There's only like 3 models killed, 4 now with this guy. But the morale damage on these guys is really high. Second Dagger Jet is now here, I think. Yes, you see it. Oh no, is it still the first one? That's the other one. Maybe it is just one. No, it's 2. Yeah, there's so much smoke going on, I didn't see it. Yeah, so this is sadly now turning against Poisson. He did fight off Vrax very well in the beginning. Also, these Hellstalkers can deal with these Stormboys, I think, very well. This STC Searcher will do quite a lot of damage, but yeah, I think the Dagger Jets is the problem. There's no real way to dealing with them, sadly. This is a little sad, but it is STC Searcher going down. The economy is probably way down. We have 122 and 60 against, yeah, only 75 and 26, so there will be no no real way to restore all the losses here. Another Hellstalker is loaded in, I see. The one in base probably got loaded back in. 2 Dagger Jets. Is there another one on the way? There's a third Dagger Jet also over here. Economy wise, he could he has enough Orc Pop to start the tier 3 upgrade, but does not have the resources for it. Goes for economy upgrades, as I see it from the listing post. And yeah, the Dagger Jets and a lot of boys in the middle can fight here. Not sure where these flames come from. The Hellstalker has an upgrade. The Inferno Cannon, that's why. So he's all about the flamey business. And this can also hit aircraft, interestingly enough. He flames in the air. This looks so funny. And there's now Tank Busters. Jesus. This one is now down. Economy upgrades is done. Tiers. What is going on? More Dagger Jets, and this is over. Poisson calls GG, so it's now 1-0 for Vrax. AdMech was not the key to victory here, but well played by Poisson. Vrax is a very potent player, so yeah, no shame in losing against him. Let's see what the second map will bring for us. And here we are on Deadly Fun Archeology. On the left side playing Tau Empire, where's Poisson Rêvé. On the other side playing Thousand Suns, it is Vrax. Vrax opens up with Screamers. I was in my head thinking what you want to do when you are facing a lot of Rubik Marines, but there are no Rubik Marines on the way. It is Screamers. And Screamers can be real counter to Tau Empire when I think about it, because yeah, all your units, your ranged units that is, need to set up, and your melee units aren't strong enough to challenge Screamers in melee. So yeah, Tau Commander, okay, he goes for Croods. I do not think that Croods is by any chance the way against Thousand Suns. The Croods are not winning against Screamers. The Croods are not, let's say, cost efficient against Rubik Marines. He's actually scouting and cheeky getting the point over here, but the Croods are now out. The Croods can challenge them, but they can also just knock them back. So this is very cheeky opener. No gen. What it says it, there is a gen. Where is? Am I blind? I'm probably blind. Huh? That's the freaking generator.
We'll give as good as we get.
Guys?
The target is ours.
What's going on here? I'm on Tau side. Jesus Christ! You're probably hitting the screen and shouting at the screen. It is Tau, you idiot! And yeah, it is Tau. So Tau has one power generator. I'm really interested to see that he has not gone any power generator, so the sorcerer cannot get any spells other than Dubolt. So this is interesting. Now the Rune Spell Construct is built in an also very peculiar place over here. As I said, the Crude is not the way forward. There's Summoner specialization, which is also not the best synergy. You would want to have Warlock specialization so that units you can checkle units that your Screamers then can hit really hard in the face. You also want to, okay, because you did not go for a generator, you cannot get the what is it called again? The Dark Library. So there you go. He has actually built up the Silver Spire. Oh my god. This is what a BM move, but it worked out. This is why Thora Wizards are so good in the early game. Why Thousand Suns are so good in the early game. Even now some cultists. Rex is doing a weird thing with these with the Thousand Suns. Sorcerer also now not finishing this listening post, which I find interesting. And yeah, I think these Screamers can just force melee combat, really. The Croods aren't known for being very strong. If you give them something to eat, they can get really tanky and stuff, but not in their default variety. Now even killing this listening post over here. Second squad of Screamers is out. Dark Library is hopefully getting built. No, there's the second Runescribed Construct. You can get the upgrade for the demons in tier 1, but you need a Dark Library for it and a lot of power. A lot of the upgrades cost a lot of power for Thousand Suns. And you see here, this is a 2-on-1, but I think even one squad of Screamers supported with the Sorcerer is enough to kill these Crude Carnivores. I think, in my theory, to go in this matchup, I would go for Tau Commander into, let's say, 2 to 3 Fire Warriors and try to out Kite or out Gun, depending on what I'm facing. So in my head be the best option. I'm not sure if like a turret would help against the Screamers. Most likely a turret over here would help a lot because these turrets deal a lot of damage. But for now we see just Screamers and the Sorcerer Lord going around the map and being absolutely nuisance. This one is not killed. This one is killed but not decapped. This one is still in Rex's hand but not built up. The listening post got killed and there's a lot of damage done, a lot of fighting in this heavy cover. Heavy cover does not prevent any melee damage taken, so these guys just hitting them in their face as hard as they can. The Vespits should need to use their AoE ability if they haven't used already. There's now a Siege spawn as well going after the Tau Commander, so this right from the get-go does not look very promising for Poisson here. The very early aggression from Vrax seems to pay off. He has all of his points captured and built up. He has 2 gens. He could in theory already start tier 2. He is almost tier 2, Jesus freaking Christ. So he could in theory just get a Hellblade and finish this game. He has enough power to get at least a machine building. If he adds another generator, he has enough to get a Hellblade, and a Hellblade in this situation is just GG. He will now kill this listing post. Will he decap it? Not yet. There's some cultists running around. Not sure what the business with these cultists is, to be honest. They aren't really useful right now. Listing post is killed. Another Doombolt is thrown out. These Croods had no time to eat anything, so they are not looking good. Sorcerlord now trying to force melee combat with the Tau Commander, and the Tau Commander, rightfully just jumps out. His listing post is upgraded so it can deal at least a bit against these Screamers. These Wespits with the AoE is also good, I think, against the Screamers, but they will not win in a dedicated melee fight because they are mostly harassment units. They could harass the enemy economy, that is. T2 is probably finished by Vrax already, and Dark Library added very late, another room scribed construct, and he should not get the library in my opinion. He should get a quick vehicle, and then this is GG. Let's see, he has still enough power, getting now the Screamer upgrades, all nice and dandy, you know, but you would need, I mean, you're so far ahead, you might as well get a vehicle and then call it a day. Another RuneScribe construct is about to finish this one. Listening post is getting upgraded. He now moves around the map. I mean, he plays it safe probably. Another RuneScribe construct, upgrading the listening post. Not sure why you do this all in tier 2, to be honest. You're now tier 2 and haven't gotten anything apart from the swoop upgrade on your demons. So I would love to see a vehicle, a fast vehicle. You had the resources for it. Here, does the Tau Commander has a Flamer? He has. Flamer is very good against these Screamers, of course. Using their swoop ability, so they're even faster and dealing even, I think, a bit more damage while this is active. And I'm just waiting for an Occult Forge. I mean, he says if you get more ahead, but he, on economy wise, he isn't that much ahead, to be honest. Because Tau upgraded all the listing posts, will get his last point up, would need a second generator or even a third one to get to tier 2. His Vespit's now coming in, trying to do some harassment, but there's the Sorcerlord already throwing in some Doom Bolts. So they come in over here. This is a sweet spot, but there's already some Screamers. So this is not a base you are attacking. Trying to kill this RuneScribe construct, this generator, even using the AoE ability, but now need to jump out here. There's the one squad of Tau Fire Warriors, probably a second one on the way. Would have been nice if he started with Tau Fire Warriors and not with Crude. But this is all about the learning as well. There's now the Herald of Siege. There's your tier 2 unit, and the Herald of Siege, if you get the upgrade for the demons, also throws in even meaner balls. Can also use the abilities which you know already from Chaos Demons, where he was available before. The Gift of Siege, which does random damage to a unit or squad, and the other one which increases the range damage dealt by units around him. Range damage, or is it the general damage? At least the range damage I know is affected, and this range damage is nothing you would really need here. Now the Occult Forge comes a little late on that regard, which maybe would have gave time for Tau to catch up, but for now they still play the catch-up game. I only see that there's the second squad of Tau Warriors. I was a little blind over here. Now the listening post is upgraded. These Screamers are focusing on one Fire Warrior squad and almost kills it, at least dealing a lot of damage. The Thrall Wizard leader can sunder armor, which would be very useful against the listening post. Tau Commander is really low, but did jump out. Fire Warriors, third squad of Fire Warriors, or is this one the retreated one? Not sure. I see a lot of dead Vespits over here. It looks like a squad wipe over here. Two squads of Fire Warriors. The demons go down, and now he stands in the listening post, but the Occult Forge is about to finish, and then we will see one Hellblade, most likely. And you see kind of that if you have enough fire warriors, you can make this work, especially with the upgraded listing post. So you can kite a lot. This was, I think, the gift of Siege or something. Look at the damage. Jesus freaking Christ. Yeah, if you have enough fire warriors, you can kind of kite your way to victory, I guess. Would be my take on that. Occult Forge is now done. Will we see a Hellblade or Dreadnought? A lot of economy is tier 3 is the choice of Vrax, but he still could get an Hellblade or something. Plays it very safe in that he gets even more ahead. Look at the economy. Wow. Has upgraded basically all his listing posts but one, getting now the power upgrade as well. Nothing built, all just economy. Interesting. Still, the middle point is still in Tao's hand, which I find interesting. Plays here with the minimum he needs to do, losing all his screamers. So is he doing another land shark game here, which we had in the group phase where he got to Titan tier and just playing with his food? I hope not. I just hope not. Tier 3 is Pharaohs and Famine Dreadnought. Tier 3 is halfway done. He cannot build a Pharaohs and Famine Dreadnought because he has no pop cap. So this is kind of sad. What does he go for? All the upgrades he can find. He clicks on it. There are some upgrades I think left for the demons. I think. Maybe not. He has only the 2 commanders left. So this is interesting now. Tau has time to rebuild a bit. Still struggling with these lesser scene spawn. Throwing this guy on the cliffside here. Has a nice view at least. Then going into soil. Is this a generator probably? Yes. With one more generator and a bit of time he can probably go tier 2, but yeah, this is like a no army game. There's like one commander on the one side and one squad of fire warriors and 2 commanders on the other side. This is like the lowest army population. 0 actually, and 3 on the other side. 0 army population for Rex. Favors of Siege, mystical arts, upgrading this even to a LP3 for good measure. And now getting the summoning rituals. Herald of Siege can now summon and hurl even greater bolts. This is the one I thought. Screamers on the way. Tier 3 is now done. I wouldn't go for Farum Infernus Dreadnought. I would go for a Predator, for example. He could also go now for the Flamers of Siege and Mutated Sorcerer. You see here. So yeah, hopefully some of this hit now the field and finish this, because I do not see how Tau in tier 1 will deal with a tier 3 Thousand Suns having this much resources. Pharaohs and Famine Dreadnought is a really nice one. It is a commander Dreadnought, you could say, has an aura around which makes vehicles fight better, has repair ability for himself, has flaming ability if you research it, and I think one even more. And we see a really nice building here, the Silver Spire level 3, looks really nice. Yeah, but here it's just again Commander Gaming. Commander and Summon Gaming. The one squad of Screamers is now working at the listing post over here. Thrall Wizards getting added. And as I said, I would really like a Predator to finish this. Mutated Sorcerer is on the way. Altar of Siege is on the way, yeah. And Poisson throws in the towel. Rex was just playing for the late game what he likes to do, and then having like a 30-minute game with tier 3 stuff and tier 4 stuff when the game was over in minute 10 or something. So here Rex sometimes likes to play for the long run, building high units and stuff. But yeah, Poisson reads the situation right, calls GG, so it's now 2-0 for Rex. Rex has now match point. Let's see if Poisson will make this a series or if Rex can 3-0 it. We will find out in the third map. And the third map brings us to Fata Morga. On the northern side playing Chaos Marines we have Poisson Rave. On the other side playing Sisters of Battle we have Rex. Rex goes for a Seraphim opener by the looks of it, whereas Poisson goes for tier 2 rush. Or let's see, this could also be grenades. Or one of these very aggressive builds where you try to force the issue with these cultists. Not sure if this really works against Sisters of Battle. I guess it works against their one capping units because it's only missionary. So the idea is you get 2. I thought this once on another map where you get like 2 cultist squad, reinforce them a bunch and send them over the map, and then use the 2 more to cap your points. So you have basically 4 cultist opener, and then the idea is, I think in general, to get the Chaos Temple thingy, to get the Chaos Lord with this, but this is a 5 cultist opener. He could also now go for grenade launchers, but then you would not reinforce them so much. But we have 2 Seraphims now done. This is the optimized build where you also delete your Prismatine Sanctuary, so I think these ladies can just kite them to death. I think, not sure, they could also force melee. I do not think this would be a bad choice. This missionary will not survive this in melee very well. He has won this, yeah, okay. That's quite impressive stuff usage over there. But yeah, these ladies can just kite for ages, especially once they are 2. So his idea is basically to just harass the opponent, get all his points up. He needs to work on his points, and then he could click tier 2 early. I think 1 generator in this particular reason would be enough. Then you would have more resources to actually build up your points. So this is not an optimized build, you can see it. It's probably an improvised build. And improvising builds rarely works out. You see a big float of power and not a lot of requisition used. This build, as it is presented here, would be a economy boom build of sorts, where you get your listing posts and immediately upgrade them. This would also make them secure them against the harassment of the Seraphims. 1 point is actually upgraded in the back, protecting these generators. The Seraphims will just kill cultists for ages. I think. I'm not sure how this is the plan. What the plan was with this. As I said, probably improvised. They could easily go for the decap here, if they so desire. I mean, there are some Seraphims dying because there's so much cultists, but there are also a lot of cultists dying. Not really sure. Seraphims are okay-ish in melee. They are heavy infantry, and these cultists are not really good at dealing with heavy infantry. He's reinforcing them a whole bunch. Not sure if Vrax can afford to reinforce his Seraphims even more. Looking at the economy, it's actually the same economy, but Chaos has a big float on power. So he needs to reinforce, upgrade his points. At least 2 now. He has also a lot of cultists. Could send one of these weaker squads of cultists, these guys, to capture a critical location or 2. Vrax on the other side was not the fastest, capping up his points as well. That's the only reason why Poisson is still hanging on. I'm impressed. My initial thought was that this cultist will just die here. And now you look at the Seraphims going about, but having to fight upgrade the listening post. These guys have all 2 grenade launchers, so they can stay in range and shoot. Is this in range? Not. Now they are in range. And the damage is actually okay, I think. Against those, he now tries to repair this, but this heretic will probably be taken down. But buying more time for these cultists to come back, so I'm digging it. It's kind of working now. There's now enough cultists and enough upgraded listen posts to make this worthwhile. He still has so much power. This is just not funny after all. Tier 2 halfway done for Rex. So this is the problem with this. Yes, you have the economy. You need to have tier 2 on the way. Is it already now? The idea now would be to save for tier 2 and then upgrade your last listening post. While I'm not sure what you would do in the meantime, but you really need to click the tier 2 button as soon as you can. Basically now. Now would be the last time. It's another heretic, which is okay-ish. So he has some builders while you're on the way to tier 2, but still. Yeah, there we go, tier 2. It now starts tier 2, almost done for Rex, so... The big questions always when you fight Sisters of Battle is, how do you deal with Celestians? These guys, these cultists with grenade launchers are potent against these Seraphims, more potent than I would have thought. And also can cap the map really fast and stuff like this, but what you gonna do against Seraphims? There are heavy infantry, high armor class, which cultists cannot really deal with. The upgrading resistance post, I was about to say, really nice, really nice. Probably adding one more generator, also really nice. So his idea is to get vehicles out. And you would need, oh, he goes for Manufactorum, so not Celestians, but Lightning Fighter Jets, I guess, yes. So he would need anti-vehicle on his own, which could be Hell Talent, so you have then a dogfight, or Havocs, but Havocs aren't very fast in that sense. You need to get the squad out and then get also the missile launchers out. Yeah, so his go-to anti-vehicle would be a Hell Talon or two. But Lightning Fighter Jets are also no joke in air-to-air combat, so yeah, again, very interesting traits. There's like 2 or 3 Seraphims dead and a lot of cultists, but the cultists are dirt cheap, even with the grenade launchers. Are they really cheap? It's like for one model it's 40 and 10, and one Seraphim model costs you 50 and 5, so yeah. Here comes the first Lightning Fighter Jet, and that's a point where these guys just need to run as fast as they can to a listening post. Maybe even getting a turret would be nice. Getting a machine bit, yeah, of course, Horus. I was completely blanking out on Horus. Horus would be the perfect counter against these Lightning Fighters, but yeah, is there even Celestians? No, it's only Lightning Fighter Jet, so Machine Pit is probably not okay, yeah, as I said, you can get Hell Talon, very nice, but Horus would be, I think, more cost effective even. Going for Heavy Bolter turret, this is a really bad position for Heavy Bolter. Okay, he wants to defend his generators here. Getting out of the Sacrificial Circle as well. Needs to get a, I think, the Vindicator is the, no, Vindicator is not good at anti-air. Hell Talon would have been way better in this situation. He will now lose a lot of generators. His cultists are infiltrated, which is nice, but he's not countering what he sees here. You would need a Hell Talon. Now the first generator is being killed. The Vindicator will not deal anything against those. The Sacrificial Circle is there, and if these Lightning Fighter Jets will kill these workers and then focus on the Sacrificial Circle, they can deal with it. This Heavy Bolter turret with missile launchers is actually in a better position than I would have thought. I don't think he can even hit aircraft, can he? No, the only anti-air with the Vindicator overrides is this little Stormbolt over here. So yeah, first squad of Horus is out. Missile launchers on this Heavy Bolter turret also finished. They can now start firing at these Lightning Fighter Jets and deal quite a lot of damage. Horus coming in and he sees it and goes out of here. Will he kill one? No, he will not lose a single. But yeah, they can now start running over here or running over here. Horus are put back in, which I like. Defiler. This is your anti-ground build. For Vindicator and Defilers is an artillery build against ground forces, but there is no ground forces remaining apart from one squad of Seraphims. I could imagine that he thinks that there will be some Celestians coming in every second, which I can understand. Celestians is normally the way to go for this battle. What I really like though is that he's immediately rebuilding his listening post, so he's not slacking on this department. Now Horus coming in and will not get a volley off. Wow. On top he is Rex. Now Holy Reliquary, and what is this? Prismantine Sanctuary. So is he... Was this tier 3? I haven't... Is this tier 3? I have no indication yet.
We are taking fire.
I'm not seeing it over here. Not sure. 1, 2... It was 3 Lightning Fighter Jets. Maybe one got killed when I was looking at the tech up stuff. Really looking to see if I missed tier 3. Yeah, there's tier 3. There's the Paragon kill team. Wow, he's tier 3, so he was a very light tier 2 with 3 lightning fighter jets. I mean, they cost quite a lot of power, but he built all the generators in the world. There's no horrors, a defiler. What is going on? Tier 3 as well? There's tier 3 for chaos as well. So this is an interesting game. Very, how should I say? One of my planes are stuck. Yeah, you play the not remastered version, I guess. Not sure if there's something with that. Enhanced okay, he wants to go for castigators, I think. Paragons is now out with the old man as well. Not sure if they can teleport with the old man. We can find out shortly, I guess. He will. What does he go for? The multi-melters. Equipped with Mastercraft, the multi-melter that was his for grenade launcher. So this is the all ranged. You have grenade launchers on the side and multi-melters. They will now teleport in, I think, and take the old guy with him. With them. Really nice. So they are now really good at killing everything vehicular or building wise. Another defiler coming out, and wow, this could be mean now. They have multi-melters and everything. They can kill turrets, they can kill generators. Tier 3 is now finished here. What does he go for here? As another Sword of Horrors against this aircraft. Vindicator and defiler with horror squads are here, and they cannot. Okay, the Vindicator needs to turn back, but these guys need to force the issue over here. The horrors need to kill the generator, the cultists need to decap, but there's, as I said, there's a whole bunch of units in his base. The horrors are targeting the wrong squad. There's even, oh my god, Holy Visage used on Paragon kill team, increasing their damage even more. The old man gives them a damage increase. The Angelic Visage is the name. It also increases their damage and making them morale immune. There's now the Vindicator and the Defiler coming in from the other side. The Vindicator is a little too close for my likings. He could be focused down, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. Possessed now. Possessed need to run out to get some more reinforcement done. There's the Demon Pit. Not sure if he has enough resources to get Obliterator. Obliterator would be really nice. So this is going to be interesting. Now this Paragon's getting a lot of shots from the Vindicator. Vindicator is now getting focused by the Lightning Fighter Jets as they will. They jump in and will kill this Vindicator. Or will they? They are still knocked down. They need to focus it. No focus firing as of now. These ladies are still knocked about and teleporting out for now. Lightning Fighter Jets tries to force the attack on the Vindicator, but there are some horrors also coming in. Economy wise, we have 98 and 66 against 190 and 66, so not a big advantage. Is this one that increases morale for infantry? Right, income bonus on faith. There's another Castigator with the battle cannon. Yeah, it's the big mean battle cannon dealing a lot of AoE damage against infantry. Probably, yeah, they are aiming now for this possessed marines. They're even decapping this point. Who was decapping this point? A singular missionary. So he earned his income because the income of the Chaos Marines is now really low. There's now the Multi-Melters and Infernal Pistols coming in against these defilers. Obliterators on one side, Paragon Kill Team on the other side, Castigators, Vindicators, Possessed. So this is a game. Wow. There's the Vindicator is now getting focused by these Castigators. They would have been better against him if they got the last cannons, at least one Obliterators focusing down the Castigator. They have probably not their teleporter walk here getting reinforced, but yeah, the income turns out to be the problem. There's some Sword of Horrors in the Demon Pit or whatever it's called. What is it actually called? Sacrificial Circle. They can now probably come over here, for example, and try to kill this Castigator. Castigator killing this Defiler now as well. So Possessed now just on the run for these ladies, but yeah, they need to turn for now and getting a few shots from this Castigator AoE. Castigator on this side will die. There's now Horrors coming in. Horrors a little too passive. I like that you're not sending in your Horrors like in a death spot, but they could have at least set up shop a little closer to this Castigator. Castigator getting a lot of shots now in the face and will probably go down here. A lot of demon fire coming in, and it dies. Paragon Killing going in. They would probably force melee combat against these guys. These Obliterators are good against everything. They have 3 different weapon types and choosing against the targets you see. Against this target they choose the plasma guns and also some of the autocannons, assault cannons against the old man, I guess. Castigator now getting hit in the face. There's now Celestians also here, just capping points. Jesus. But in the end, all the fighting was done on Chaos' side, and Chaos has lost 2 points here. This one is even captured and started to build up by Vrax, so the economy should turn into favor. There's even now the Shrine of the Archangel. He's just not staying in tier 4. He immediately goes for the tier 1 Titan. So if we see what are the call of these ladies? There are two ladies, one with wings and a sniper rifle and the other girl with big breasts, I tell you, and a chainsaw and a teleporter pack. So what is it? Mina? Saint Mina, I think. And Saint... I always forget it. Come on. Almost having the resource. I would recommend cancelling the Confessor and getting a Saint out. I think it's 300 for the Saint ladies over here. You have two tier 1 Saints that make up one tier 1 Titan together. But adding the Paragon Kill Team and the Confessor is also nice. But I want to see some Saints, really. You are now Titan tier 1, so please give me some Saints over here. Some mild attacks from left and right. Poisson a little giving up probably because he's not getting back this point, and this one would need some cultists here. Getting now the personal teleporter, which is nice. Trying to get the decap here because he's losing because of taken hold. How many points does Vrax have? Does he have all 3? It looks like it. He has decapped this one. Will decap this in the middle with cultists. The cultists are infiltrated. That's why I didn't saw them. Oh, reinforce those guys. Come on. Reinforce them. You can do it. Poisson! Do it! Reinforce them! Oh, he did not reinforce them. Jesus Christ. We have now a Titan on the way. There's Saint Mina. She's the lady with the big weapons for the Emperor and everything. Now decapping with the Obliterators as well. Personal teleporters on the way. There's 2 Castigators at the side and some Celestians getting absolutely murdered by these Defilers. The Horrors are now coming in, setting more shots on this Castigator. Really big shots. Needs to kill this Servitor with anything. Decapping done. Taken hold is finished. Getting now a Machine Pit back. He lost his Machine Pit, but there should be Saint Mina. I will switch over to see her. There she is. Teleporting in. Big chainsaw, big flamer, big weapons for the Emperor. Coming now in like she owns the place. Getting some Obliterators to the face with the little flower in the hair as well. She is out for blood, but they're just running away. You can hear her scream, "Stay, you demon fools!" And their GG is called boom, killing this Obliterator, and there is the GG. So we saw another Titan tier in the tournament, but this one was more of a game, not the one against Mr. Lanchak where he just played with his food. Second game almost turned to this, but here Poisson turned on his big play and almost made Vrax lose a game here. So well played by Poisson, well played by Vrax, of course. Congratulations Vrax for advancing to the quarterfinals. Sad to see Poisson getting out of this tournament. He was playing really well. Yeah, especially this last game with Chaos was really well done from start to finish. The opener was really nice, was getting, how should I say, better results than I was expecting. So I learned something here as well. Yeah, but before I talk on over and over, I would say at this point, as usual guys, thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye!